on a bad day, I would humiliate myself 50 times over. What a day in the life of a 21-year-old that's addicted to alcohol looks like. Loads of people have got a bread maker sitting in the cupboard. I'm actually going to use it today. Whilst talking to you about addiction, obviously, because those two things go together. I would often wake up hungover or still drunk from the night before, which was always the worst feeling. Sinking, gut-wrenchingly awful feeling, horrific anxiety, pounding heart, sweating, thinking, I need to get a drink into me as soon as possible. On a good day, I still was waking up with a hangover and the shakes. But it would be like mild, and it would be something I could control until the afternoon when it was socially acceptable to have a drink. Making brown bread. It's got to be healthy. Why would they give me the water measurement in grams? Still coarse.
Pour some in the pestle and mortar.
I have to grind in the pestle and mortar. Grind salt, because apparently it's 1920. This is what it will be like when we're on the commune. 10 seconds, my arse. Have I already fucked up? I was supposed to put the olive oil in before the salt. Then I would often go and be sick. Yeah, it's like TMI. I would immediately go and drink, because the only thing I felt that would settle my stomach and settle the nerves, the gut-wrenching awful anxiety, was to neck a whole load of vodka. And that's not me suggesting that. Obviously, it's a ridiculously awful perpetuating cycle, and you're just making it worse and worse and worse and worse. The best thing to do would be to ask for help and stop drinking altogether. So this thing here, this is called a moon suit. My friend Annabelle designed this. Hang on, let me show you my bum. There's a zip at the back that you can undo so that you don't have to take your onesie off to go to the toilet. It's amazing. I would also often have the fear of God in me about what I'd done the night before, if I'd been out, or even if I'd been at home drinking by myself or sneaking alcohol and my partner was at home. I'd be thinking, oh, who did I text last night? Because there was so much rage and anger and pain and hurt within me that I was numbing with alcohol, that often I would just rage call people, send horrible messages, or send really embarrassing messages, or do something awful. So there'd often have to be sort of 10 minutes double checking what I'd done the night before. I feel like I'm in Waitress when I bake things. Sugar and flour. Dried milk powder, don't got that. Then I would get dressed and go to work with just exhausted with no care for self, really. So often looking like crap. Also, I was overweight because of all the alcohol. And then I would have to work out which off-licence I was going to buy alcohol for the day. So I would take these like little Jack Daniels and Cokes to work with me because I knew that I wouldn't be able to make it through the day without alcohol. I would often have also a little bottle of vodka, but I was always having to like work out which off-licence am I going to go to, because it's embarrassing at this point. Like, you can't turn up to the same off-licence every day. I mean, you can. This is the self-obsession level that you get to, where you're like, everyone's judging me. Obviously they are judging you, but it's like they see it a lot. So you go into off-licences and you're like, oh, having a party later. So thought I'd just pick up the booze now, you know what I mean? 7 a.m, that's fine. And they just look at you like, yeah, all right, mate. And often be decanting different alcohol concoctions into like squash bottles or water bottles so that I could have them in my desk at work. Sometimes I would go hide them in the toilets at work. Often before I started work, there would be a quick trip to the toilet to neck a bit more alcohol. Probably to have some gum as well to stop people being able to smell it. I'm adding the yeast. Drink my way throughout the day, just enough to not be horrifically drunk. Obviously, I tried to find a way to go out at lunchtime. I worked in the ad sales, so there were ways to go out at lunch to drink. I'm probably gonna have to do a part 2. I'm gonna put this in the bread maker and get it going first, yeah? What do we think? Is this gonna work? Of course it's not.